season. Take a look at the Spurs. They hold the first place spot in the conference just right where they want to be. They've got momentum. And checking out the Clippers in second place.
And you know, for the Spurs, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
And you want to talk about hitting the ground running? They've done exactly this. And you got to give a lot of credit to their coaching staff for getting this team locked in early.
Here are the five for the Clippers. George and Leonard are the forwards. Norman Powell is out there with Harden. And it's Zubats in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Spurs, we've got Hachimura. Lonzo Ball out there with Harris. Then there's Jarrett Vanderbilt. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5, down low. And in the NBA, Richard, the front court positions more than any other, evolving quite a bit in recent years.
Yeah, more versatility is required now than ever before. And both of these teams are loaded with talent in their front court. This should be an exciting watch.
And so the Los Angeles Clippers get the first points of the ballgame. Wembanyama passes to Vanderbilt. 5 to shoot. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And proving to be effective around the rim. Hachimura leaving no doubt about that one.
Stolen by Ball. And now Ball pushing it up. No one has to stop him.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
And as soon as they got the steal, it was off to the races. This is the aggressive mindset that the coaching staff encourages them to maintain.
2 points. That one goes.
Don't you forget, Harden's won an assist title now. This man can pass that rock.
Ball against Harden. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. San Antonio shooting their first free throws of the game.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season. Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
And at 6'6", Ball, very similar to Jason Kidd in terms of the vision that he plays the game with. His IQ is off the charts.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Powell with it, and Hachimura picks him up defensively. Powell kicks to Harden. That 3 off the mark. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
It definitely made things easier for them. When the other team is just handing you the ball back, you got to make them pay for it.
And that one's good. Hachimura.
Understanding how to burn the defense in those sets. Hachimura doesn't rush anything. Lets the play develop naturally.
It's Powell on the wing. No good from outside. The Spurs have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Wembanyama passes to Harris. Inside. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing is over.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Powell, the pass to Leonard. And it's Leonard with the jam.
Aggressive move by Leonard. He's like a shark. The expression never changes, but the intent always there.
Now, here's Ball. What a tremendous game he played against Dallas. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
And checking out the numbers for Lonzo Ball. He showed up every night and some noteworthy performances over the last month. He's putting up 13 points a game, 6 assists and 4 rebounds. And to have a player who can fill it up like him coming in off the bench, what an asset.
He's crucial to the success of their second unit because he can keep that offense rolling.
Now here's Harden. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Leonard against Vanderbilt. And a quick look at some of the numbers for Paul George.
Hey, guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Now, here's Ball. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Leonard, almost, but it rolls out.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
Vanderbilt finds Hachimura. The kick out to Ball. Spurs passing it around. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Now let's take a look at Paul George, some stats on him. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable and ranked among the top 10 in scoring. He can fill it up with the best of them.
And back to your point, number 2 in steals. He's just a tireless worker. Plays that hard-nosed, on-ball defense. Most guys just can't disengage from it. And now, the first timeout called here for the Spurs. Let's now take a moment to view the league's leading rebounders. Fifth on the list, Victor Wembanyama.
And you can't win games without rebounding the basketball. That's what has made him such an important part of what they do.
Spurs have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Here's Ball. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Harden with the defensive effort.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
George, no good.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Wembanyama gets the bucket.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
On the wing, George. Up top, Leonard. Plenty of space. That shot, no good.
They say it's a make-or-miss league, and there are some times that you miss.
Wembanyama, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And that one, good.
Making the difficult look easy. That's what James Harden does. Taking contact, making the basket.
That'll be a 5-second call. The Spurs making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. Sharch has checked in for the Clippers. Leonard with no one around. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Ball with it, now guarded by Sharch.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Hachimura, no good. The Clippers in the lead. And Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Powell. Leonard's got 10.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Jackson a screen on Harden. Here's Ball. Takes it inside. And the layup's good off the glass.
There's just a feel that Ball plays with that really separates him from so many other players. He's superb at finding ways here to score in the paint.
RJ, the thing about James Harden, whatever your team needs, he can provide at a very high level.
Yeah, beyond the scoring and the passing, if you need 10-plus boards, he can do that for you also. Steals, the man lives in the passing lanes. Each night, he makes an impact in a different way.
Shot clock at 3. From about 19 feet. Yep, that one goes in there. Ball's got his 2nd bucket.
And Ball proving to be a knockdown threat from mid-range as well. A terrific shooter in that area.
The 3 from Harden. Rebound San Antonio.
And to put things simply, this has not been his goal.
Ball against Harden. And the rejection by Harden. 58 seconds left in the first quarter.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you've got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Now here is Hachimura. Following the miss by Lonzo Ball. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Substitution of George.
The Clippers trail. Here's George. Hasn't made one yet.
The length and quickness of George is so difficult to guard against. That really compromises the defense, forcing them to foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First one falls for him. Amir Coffey's checked in for the Clippers. And both free throws good for Paul George.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Then Benyama, a screen on Highland. Here's Russell, buried from 15 feet out. And the Spurs lead by 1.
Feeling out the pick and roll. Russell never looks like he's in a hurry.
And here's George for 3. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Tie game in San Antonio. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
Jackson is out there with Wembanyama. And then there's Steven Adams. Then it's Russell. And it's LaRavia in at the 2 spot. So that's who San Antonio starts the second round. 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
Here's Russell. It's deflected. And here they come. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George is one of the game's premier two-way wings. He says, I believe in my talent and what I can do, but I feel my job is to make everybody better. That's what I try to do when I'm on the floor. Just make the game easy for everybody, whether it's creating or just being aggressive and making reads off of that. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, David lets the game come to him. Well said by him. Thank you.
Good form on the jump shot. Russell's ability to stretch the floor makes him even more valuable.
George, that's a 2-pointer. Rebounded by Jackson.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Russell with the bucket. Russell's got 5 points now this quarter.
A quick-minded player. Russell can adapt to defenses and put the ball through the hoop.
Highland's shot is good.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
To the paint. They swipe it. The shot by George, wide open. And another 3 for the Clippers. And with the big collisions we see in the paint, and Greg, there are some have argued for changing the charge rule. Did you see that?
You know, there's talk of extending the restricted area. I've even heard some say ban charges by help defenders. I like the former idea. That seems less extreme.
Russell with the bucket.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Highland passes to George. Out to Saric. Jacks up a three. Here's Hartenstein, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here, it is eye-opening.
Wembanyama, a screen on Highland. Here's Russell. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And this is why you like size in the backcourt. Russell taking the hit, yet still able to finish.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Now here is George. Not a lot of room. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Wembanyama, a screen on Highland. Russell trying to free himself up. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Russell.
And the precision passing of Russell, this time out of the pick and roll.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here. Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Zubac is checked in for Hartenstein. Leonard comes in for Saric. Powell, he's checked in for Amir Coffey. And it's Harden in for Highland. Now Harden, and the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And the Clippers have possession. And here's George for 3. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Ball, the pass to Vanderbilt. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Vanderbilt's got the game tied up here for the Spurs. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
In that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
And you could tell it was demoralizing for their opponent, missing out on all those extra possessions. Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
The Clippers have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Here's the teardrop, and Leonard with the lay-in. Leonard's got 12 points in the game.
Oh, great footwork there from Kawhi on that floater.
In the corner, it's Wembanyama. Harris outside. Driving the lane. Here's Vanderbilt. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
For San Antonio, they've converted 1 or 2 free throws so far today. Saric is checked in for George. No good on the second free throw. Los Angeles has gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Zubac, a screen on Wembanyama. And he drives in.
And that was a smart pass by Leonard, willing to share it.
For San Antonio, they've gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the second quarter. You've got to like how they've shot the ball. It's stolen by Saric. To the inside. And stolen by Harris. Vanderbilt the pass. Got that bucket.
How about the strength on display there by Ball? Not the biggest guy out there, but he wills these shots in despite the physical contact.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Spurs.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And I like the fact also that they're the ones that have forced the action. They've created a lot of offense by just attacking the rim.
Here we are, Greg, getting into the thick of this NBA season. How big of a challenge now is the traffic?
Oh, it's a huge one. The reality is all those flights take a toll, so you got got to be smart with your sleep schedule and recovery.
You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
Zubats with the screen for Powell, and there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Victor Wembanyama is checked in for the Spurs. And the Clippers with a change here, too. Olynyk's checked in. Harden against Ball. Zubats. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Hachimura, no good. The Clippers trail. Powell with it. Picked up by Harris. From the arc. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 8 rebounds in this game. That's good from Harris on the assist by Wembanyama. Harris has got his first points of the night.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Zubats has got 6 points.
He'll be around the rim. Defense has always got to know his whereabouts.
And here is Ball. 8 points for him. Down low, here's Wembanyama.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the outs, Greg, yeah, showing off the bunny. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Leonard on the wing, he's covered by Hachimura. And it's Leonard missing. Now here is Hachimura. 11 points for him in that last game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
D'Angelo Russell getting it done for the San Antonio Spurs. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, what did you see in the first half?
We had ball movement. You know, we weren't in mud. The guys were in attack mode. Nobody held the ball. You know, you pass, catch, or shoot. And we did that a lot in the first half.
Yeah, you had them swiveling, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Welcome. All right, guys, let's break it down. It has not been the ideal start for the Los Angeles Clippers.
You love to see them get more assertive offensively. They're not earning calls or really going at the defense, so they have no chance to do damage at the line.
This from a man who knows something about doing damage at the line. And now let's take a look at our power rankings and see who's ahead in the early going.
Well, I think for the Clippers, well, they're still in a good spot overall, but they have dropped a little since the last rankings.
Still, they remain a team that's in the top third of the league. A lot of season left to go. Going to be interesting to see where they end up. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside, or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
Spurs leading by 6. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got, George and Leonard are the forwards. Norman Powell is out there with Harden, and it's Zubats in at the center position.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
George with the screen on Ball. Harden kicks to George. Here's Leonard outside for George. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. George has got 13.
And we know George can score from all three levels, which is why he's capable of catching fire.
Ball finds Vanderbilt. It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Back to Harden. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Stolen by Ball. In transition, here comes San Antonio. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Now, here is Harden. Pass to Leonard. Rebound, San Antonio. Vanderbilt's got his 5th rebound in this one. Wembanyama, a screen on Harden. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And love how Ball uses the pick and roll to his advantage. Excellent at creating passes around defenders.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Clippers have their sights set high. Coach Tyronn Lue says this is definitely a championship team, but it's not going to just come. We've got to put the work in. There's got to be a lot of sacrifices. If we come together and do the right things, we definitely have a chance. Kevin, back to you.
And David, he's a big reason why. Thanks so much. Traps in the train. Vanderbilt's got the lead up to 10 now for the Spurs.
Yeah, and Ball, a transcendent talent,
Timeout.
has a real skill for finding his teammates when they have those good looks at the rim.
And the Clippers call time here.
Look at Victor Wembanyama here. This last month, he's been positively spectacular. 5th in rebounding and ranked among the top 10 in scoring. He can fill it up with the best of it.
He has been a human highlight reel all season long. Clearly the best shot blocker in the game right now, and he has the numbers to back it up. Off the inbound, and it's Paul George with the finish.
And putting his explosive athleticism on full display there. George is capable of some highlight reel dunks.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Stolen by Harden. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Clippers trail by 7. From downtown, Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And the players on your screen now have been experts with the ball in their hands for the last 10 games, leading the small forward position in assists. In the 3rd spot, Paul George.
The passes we've seen some of these guys make from the wing, just outstanding, truly gifted distributors.
They give their teams an element that not every squad has. That kind of passing from the small forward spot allows an offense to be much more free-flowing.
He hits one, then misses the 2nd attempt from the free throw line.
But only the first miss of the 2nd half. They've come out here with authority.
Powell, the pass to Zubats. And the dunk by Zubats.
And some serious ingenuity from Leonard there. He sees the opening and then just makes the right read.
Now, here's Ball. He's got 9. Drives to the hoop, and Ball slams it in.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that now.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
And it's Leonard missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Ball dishes to Adams. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Leonard with the ball. He's got 14. Fires from 14. Good on the jump shot. Leonard's got 4 points now in the quarter. Oh, wow, guys, doesn't look good. We've got an injury here.
Yeah, looks like he's in real pain. Definitely a concern right now.
Look, I'm no doctor, and I know that might be a surprise to a lot of you people, but look, that looked pretty harsh, and he's certainly going to have to miss some extended time.
And the Clippers making a change here. Hartenstein's checked in. Ball feeling it out a bit. Jackson finds Ball. Jackson up top. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Trailing here by 8.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
D'Angelo Russell's checked in for Lonzo Ball. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Sarge is checked in. Harden outside. Back to George. Here's Hartenstein. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Outside Russell. The tray. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Russell's got 14.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Now here's Leonard. 16 points for him. To the left wing, Hartenstein passes to George. 5 on the clock. George, that's good.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Russell inside, guarded by Harden. Russell passes to Wainwright. Jackson looking around.
Oh, yes! And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Pass to Wainwright. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Jackson drives in.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. And it's the Clippers with the ball. It's a 10-point game. Here's Leonard. Here's Hartenstein. And it's Russell with the rebound. San Antonio's gone 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. Back to Jackson. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Pulls up on the wing. George with the bucket. He's got 18. So it's the Spurs now. Here's Russell. He's got 14. Out left to the wing. On the wing, Jackson. He's covered by Leonard. Just 5 on the clock. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Spurs making a change here. Hachimura is checked in. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Bones Island is checked in for James Harden. There's the pass to LaRavia. And here is Hachimura. Over Sharp. And that one's good. Hachimura. Hachimura's got 6.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. On your right.
Outside Russell. Adams sets the pick for Hachimura. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Just solid with the jump shot. Hachimura helps your offense in a number of ways. In that case, straight through the floor.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Back right after this. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Adams is out there with Victor Wembanyama. And there's Jackson. Then it's Russell. And it's LaRavia in at the 2-guard spot. That's the San Antonio 5. And that one's good. Russell.
Because of his size and how he can adjust, Russell really proficient at hitting the contested J.
From deep, George Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got 11 rebounds in the game. Right wing. Outside Jackson. Back to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Now, here's George. Lets it go from deep. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
Here's Russell. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
And look at Russell bringing the intensity. He's stronger now, willing to mix it up inside no matter who's on him.
And George gets the whistle that time. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for the Spurs. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Boston's checked in. Shoots from the line, and he hits the jump shot. Russell's got 9 points now in just the second half.
A developing shot maker. I'm a fan of Russell's unwavering commitment to his craft.
And the Clippers call time here. James Harden, he's checked in for the Clippers. Here's Saric. Harden outside. 3-pointer. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Now here's Jackson. Pass to LaRavia. Vanderbilt kicks to Jackson. Driving inside. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Outside, George drains it from beyond the arc. George has got a pair of threes here in the 4th quarter for the Clippers.
And in that first half, guys, they didn't shoot nearly as many threes as they have here in the second, trying to use that shot to stay in the game.
Passes it to Harden. Rebounded by Jackson.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
The shot by George, no good. San Antonio leading by 15. Vanderbilt setting the pick for Russell. And that one's in. He's only missed 3 of 13.
just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Pass to George. To the middle. Here's Hartenstein. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
I'm liking the throwback approach. They're making use of the mid-range area and inflicting major damage there.
And on top of that, they're getting a lot of points off assists. And it's always a good sign when your team is working as a cohesive unit.
4 on the clock. Vanderbilt the pass to Jackson. Here's Wembanyama. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. So both teams making some changes here. Clippers trail by 15. Harden outside. The 3 from George. Rebound San Antonio. They led by as many as 18 points. And it's Ball in the corner. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
I just love watching how he handles the rock. I mean, an ability to get to wherever he wants on the floor.
The pass to Leonard. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got rebound number 15 here tonight.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Now here is Hachimura. Here's Ball. Corner shot. The offensive rebound. Pass to Vanderbilt. Spurs passing it around. Harden surveying the D. He dishes it to George. He kicks to Leonard. Lets it go with a 3. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 16th rebound on the night. Inside, stolen by Harden. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break and the dunk by Powell.
The list of guys who have led the league in points and assists, well, it's a short one. That includes James Harden, LeBron, Wilt, Oscar, amongst others.
Now, here's Ball. And there's the drive.
Clippers foul. Isaiah Hartenstein. First personal foul.
First free throw is good.
At the line for 2.
Ball hits them both. Now Harden. Los Angeles calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Yeah, we can see over here, the coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Victor Wembanyama.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. And stolen by Harris. Vanderbilt finds Ball. Hachimura, no good. And it's Harden with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers, trailing by 17.
And the defense knows George can score from there, which is what forces them to kind of compromise at times defensively.
He hits both from the stripe. We've got 1:48 left in the 4th. On the wing, Harris. Vanderbilt, good. And Harris gets the assist. And the Spurs lead by 17.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No layup with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
There's a good screen. Outside, George. To the paint. 9-5 on the shot clock. Harden's shot is good.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Here's Wembanyama.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Spurs.
They really lit it up in this fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Victor Wembanyama.
The work he put in on the glass helped shape this game, never taking a play off and closing out a number of possessions.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. All right, Richard, with the game on the line, which current player would you choose taking the last shot?
You can't go wrong with Dame time. KD is up there too because he can get his shot off anywhere. If you give me one shot, I'm going to say Klay Thompson.
Here's Highland after D'Angelo Russell's bucket. Highland calls it to Primo. Here's Hartenstein. Shoots over Adams. Hartenstein can't get it to go. 30 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Russell passes to Covington. Left side Jackson. It's hauled in by Coffey. Russell against Highland. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now, let's check out our New Balance player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.